Next topic is carbon monoxide. So first one is the preparation of carbon monoxide. So we need to mix that. We are going to heat that carbon with oxygen means. So we are getting the carbon monoxide. So next one is the preparation of the water gas or the synthesis gas. So in this method, we need to pass that water in the form of steam over the carbon means. So we are getting the water gas. So water gas is the mixture of CO and the H2. So next one is the preparation of the producer gas. So in this method, so we are mixing the carbon with the oxygen. So finally we are getting the CO plus N2. The mixture of CO and N2 we are calling it as the producer gas. So in the water gas, the percentage of CO is 44% and the hydrogen is 49%. So in the producer gas, the amount of carbon monoxide is 25%. So nitrogen is 70%. So from the producer gas, we need to separate the pure carbon monoxide. So the next step, the producer gas is passed through the solution of copper chloride. So we are getting the CuClCO.2H2O. So again, we are reducing the pressure means, so we are getting the pure carbon monoxide from this compound. So next one is the pure carbon monoxide prepared from the methanoic acid. So methanoic acid also we call it as the formic acid HCOOH. So we need to mix that formic acid with sulfuric acid. Here sulfuric acid acts as the dehydrating agent. So dehydrating agent means removal of water from the compound. So the water molecule is removed from the formic acid. So finally we are getting the CO, H2O and the H2SO4. So next one is the property of carbon monoxide. So it is a colorless, odorless and a poisonous gas. It's slightly soluble in the water. So it mixed with, it burns in air with a blue flame forming the carbon dioxide. So carbon monoxide reacts with the oxygen giving the carbon dioxide. So when carbon monoxide is treated with chlorine in the presence of light or charcoal. So carbon monoxide react with chlorine means, so we are getting COCl2. So the name of the compound is phosgene. So it is used in the synthesis of the isocyanates. So carbon monoxide acts as the strong reducing agent. So here carbon monoxide reduces the metal oxide into metal here. So that iron oxide is changed into iron. So under high temperature and the pressure, a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen gives methanol. So at the high temperature and the pressure, carbon monoxide reacts with the hydrogen gives the methanol, CH3OH. In oxo process, ethene is mixed with the carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas to produce the propanol. So carbon monoxide reacts with ethene and the hydrogen means, so we are getting the propanol. So al means here aldehyde group. So next one is the Fischer-Tropsch synthesis. Using this method, we are preparing the saturated and the unsaturated hydrocarbon. So the reaction of carbon monoxide with hydrogen. So the combination only we call it as the water gas. And at the pressure less than, so if in this synthesis we need to maintain the pressure less than 50 atmosphere. So some catalyst also we are using some metal as catalyst. So metals like cobalt, magnesium and thoria are used as a catalyst here. So we need to maintain 500 to 700 Kelvin. So yields the saturated and the unsaturated hydrocarbon. Suppose we are putting 2 here means 2CO plus, so here we are putting 2 means 2 into 2 4, 4 plus 1 5, so 5H2 gives, so Cn, yeah, means C2 H 2n plus 2, so 2 into 2 4 plus 2 6, so C2 H6 plus, so here we are putting 2 means 2H2O. So we are getting the compound ethane. So ethane is a saturated compound. So in the next reaction, so we are putting 2 means, so 2CO plus 2 into 2 4H2 gives Cn. So here we need to put 2, so C2, so in hydrogen 2 into 2 4, C2H4, the name of the compound is ethene, plus NH2 means 2H2 we need to put. So from this equation we are getting the unsaturated hydrocarbon ethene. So using Fischer-Tropsch synthesis, so we are preparing the saturated and the unsaturated hydrocarbon. So carbon monoxide forms numerous complexes with the transition metals. So transition metals means here with D block elements. So in which the transition metal is in the zero oxidation state. So zero oxidation state means, so it is present in the elemental state. So it's in the pure state. So these compounds are obtained by heating the metal with the carbon monoxide. So we need to heat that metal. That means transition metals with the carbon monoxide. So for example, nickel, we are heating the nickel with carbon monoxide means we are getting nickel tetracarbonyl. So iron and carbon monoxide gives the iron pentacarbonyl. So chromium and carbon monoxide gives the chromium hexacarbonyl. So next one is the structure of the carbon monoxide. So it has the linear structure. In carbon monoxide, 3 electron pairs are shared between the carbon and the oxygen. So between the carbon and the oxygen, so 3 pairs of electrons are sharing. So this is the Lewis dot structure for the carbon monoxide. So carbon valency is 4. So oxygen valency is 6. So totally 10 electrons. So we first we need to put one line between the carbon and the oxygen. So one line means 2 electron. So 10 minus 2, 8 electrons. So we need to draw the electron from the electronegative atom. So here electronegative atom is oxygen. So already we drawn one line. So that is 2 electrons. So remaining 8 electron remaining. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So oxygen satisfies the octet rule. So now we need to satisfy the carbon. So in the carbon, 2 electrons only there. So we need to shift the electrons from the oxygen side. So we need to shift this electron means, so in the now also the carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electron only there. So again we need to shift another 2 electrons from the oxygen side. So now the carbon satisfies the octet rule. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So oxygen satisfies the octet rule. So and also oxygen also satisfies the octet rule. So this is the Lewis dot structure. So already you learned in your 11th standard. So the carbon oxygen bond distance is 1.128 angstrom. So this is the resonance structures for the carbon monoxide. So next one is the uses of carbon monoxide. So equimolar mixture of hydrogen and the carbon monoxide. So that is water gas. So equimolar means same ratio of carbon and carbon monoxide and the hydrogen. So the mixture of carbon monoxide and the nitrogen. So we are call it as the producer gas. So that one we are used in the industrial fuels. So carbon monoxide is used as the good reducing agent. It changes the metal oxide into the metals. So the carbon monoxide is react with the transition metals to form the metal complexes. So next compound is the carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide occurs in nature in free state as well as in the combined state. So it is the constituent of the air. So in the air, 0.03% of carbon dioxide is present. So it occurs in rock as calcium carbonate and magnesium carbonate. So next one is production of carbon dioxide. So on industrial scale, it is produced by burning coke in excess of air. So we need to heat the carbon monoxide with oxygen means, so we are getting the carbon dioxide gas. So enthalpy for this reaction is 394 kilojoule per mole. So calcination means here heating. So we are heating that line means we are getting the calcium oxide and the CO2 as a byproduct. So carbon dioxide is prepared in laboratory by the action of dilute HCl on metal carbonates. So we are heating this calcium carbonate with the hydrochloric acid means, so we are getting calcium chloride, water and the carbon dioxide gas. So next one is the property of the carbon dioxide. So it is a colorless, non-flammable gas and it is heavier than air. Its critical temperature is 31 degrees Celsius. So critical temperature means, so beyond the temperature, we can't liquefy the CO2 gas. So 31 degrees Celsius is the critical temperature of CO2 gas. So carbon dioxide is a very stable compound even at 3100 Kelvin. So only 76% decomposes to form carbon monoxide and the oxygen. At still higher temperature, it decomposes into carbon and the oxygen. So carbon dioxide decomposes into carbon monoxide and oxygen. So again at high temperature, so carbon dioxide is decomposes into carbon and the oxygen. So next one is it is not the oxidizing behavior, actually it is the reducing behavior. So printing mistake is there, so correctly note down it. So at elevated temperature, so carbon dioxide act as the oxidizing agent. Here also you need to change strong oxidizing agent. For example, carbon dioxide mixed with magnesium means, so we are getting the magnesium oxide plus carbon. So next one is the water gas equilibrium. So equilibrium involved in the reaction between carbon dioxide and hydrogen. So has many industrial applications and it is called the water gas equilibrium. So here carbon dioxide is changed into carbon monoxide. So again the carbon monoxide is changed into carbon dioxide. So the reaction is going on like that. So only we call it as the water gas equilibrium. So next one is the acidic behavior. So the aqueous solution of carbon monoxide is slightly acidic. It forms the carbonic acid. So we are mixing that carbon dioxide in water means, so we are getting the H2CO3. H2CO3 is carbonic acid. So in the carbonic acid, the ions are present like that only, H plus HCO3 minus. So H plus is present there means we call it as acidic. So next one is the structure of carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide has a linear structure with equal bond distance for the both CO bonds. So here both CO bond having the same bond distance. In this molecule there is not one C1, here 2. Kindly correct this one, 2. So 2 CO sigma bond is there. So how many sigma bond is there? 1, 2. So 2 CO sigma bond. So in additional there is 3 center 4 electron bond. So 3 center means here oxygen, carbon, and another oxygen is there. So three atoms are involving. So that one we call it as three center. So in between the three center, four electrons are sharing. So we call it as three center, four electron bond covering. So next one is the uses of carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is used to produce an inert atmosphere for the chemical processing. So inert atmosphere means here in the chemical reaction, the carbon dioxide is not involving in that reaction. So it is used, it is important for photosynthesis. So it is used as the fire extinguisher. So it is used in the production of the carbonated beverages. So that one soft drinks. It is used in the production of soft drinks.